Good morning, Joint Base Lewis McCord. My name is Jennifer.
And my name is Scott. We're here to tell you about Army Emergency Relief, commonly referred to as AER. It's the Army's own nonprofit organization tasked with helping the Army take care of its own. We help soldiers relieve financial distress with loans and grants, and we're going to be talking about that here in a few minutes.
Perfect. AER was founded in 1942 during the Second World War. Since then, AER has provided more than $2 billion in assistance to over 4 million clients. In 2019, here at JBLM alone, our AER office assisted more than 1,300 soldiers and family members with over $1.9 million in assistance in loans and grants.
AER currently has 30 authorized categories of assistance. The most common assistance for requests are emergency travel, initial rent, housing security deposits, utilities, and basic living expenses.
You can find us at Waller Hall on JBLM Main. Our office hours are 7:30 to 15:30, Monday through Friday. We are open on Donzas with limited staff, and we are closed on all federal holidays.
And if you have an after-hours financial emergency, contact the American Red Cross at 1-877-272-7337.
We are open during the COVID pandemic for any needed assistance. Please give us a call at 253-967-9852 to schedule an appointment or ask any AER-related questions.
Who is eligible for AER?
Great question. Our eligibility is for soldiers on active duty, soldiers retired from active duty because of longevity, retired Army Reserve and National Guard service members receiving retired pay, medically retired soldiers, including both those on the permanent disability retirement list and the temporary disability retirement list, members of the reserve component of the Army on continuous active duty for more than 30 consecutive days, to include National Guard and reservists, all of those eligible family members of the ones I just mentioned, and surviving spouses and children. Has AER made any changes during the COVID-19 pandemic?
AER recently implemented a remote application process with electronic fund payment directly to the soldier's personal bank account. The soldiers are going to receive those funds via ETF 24 to 48 hours after the application process. Now, soldiers do have the option to come in and pick up a hard copy check in person. The AER specialist will discuss that with the soldier during the initial AER appointment. And the most common assistance issues we are seeing during this time are spouse's loss of income, the DoD travel ban, PCS stop movement, and quarantine. Now, does AER provide grants or loans?
AER provides both loans and grants. Most of our financial assistance is in the form of a 0% interest and no fee loan. However, on a case-by-case scenario, we can provide grants. We also have a program known as a GROAN. That is assistance that we provide to service members in the form of 50% loan and 50% grant. The AER policy is for active duty service members seeking assistance with emergency travel to receive a GROAN in the form of the 50% loan, 50% grant. In order to qualify for this type of assistance, a service member must be placed on emergency leave by the unit, and it must be for an immediate family member, to include parents, spouse, children, siblings, and only one living blood relative. If the service member claims loco parentis, that is also an eligible category if the unit has placed them on emergency leave. I noticed the banners at the gate, Scott, advertising the AER campaign. Can you tell me a little more about that?
The AER's campaign runs from March 1st through May 15th. Now, the goals of the campaign are to create greater awareness of AER's program, as well as provide soldiers the opportunity to donate to their fellow soldiers. Now, due to the stay-at-home policy that has affected many in the JBLM community, the Garrison Commander has authorized the extension of this year's AER campaign through July 15th. Now, AER's campaign gives soldiers the opportunity to show compassion and selflessness in helping others. When you support AER, you're giving directly to soldiers, retirees, and their families. To make a donation, you see your unit AER representative, or you can go to armyemergencyrelief.org and select Donate. Now, can spouses utilize AER?
Absolutely. Spouses can utilize AER when their soldier is not available due to TDY, field assignment, or deployment. The process for requesting AER assistance when the soldier is not available, the spouse must present a special power of attorney. If they do not have a special power of attorney, they can seek assistance to the AER specialist, who will initiate a special AER Form 55 that is sent to the service member via email for signature, allowing that spouse a one-time AER assist. If the soldier is available to their .mil email address, we can send an email as well, and the soldier can concur with the assistance via a digitally signed reply email. Scott, why would a service member use AER over their financial institution or a non-bank lender?
One, AER doesn't require a credit check in order to request AER assistance. Two, AER loans, remember, have a 0% interest with no fees, and personal loans from your bank or credit union are likely going to have fees and an interest rate anywhere between 5 to 20% depending on your credit report. Remember, loans from non-bank lenders, they're going to be loaded with fees, and more than likely are going to have an interest rate anywhere between 20 to 700%. Depending on if that lender is going to give you a loan. And just remember, they're predatory, so they're just waiting for you to borrow money. Now, how do I pay back that AER loan?
That's a simple process. When a loan is approved, AER will set up an automatic allotment through DFAS. So the payments each month are deducted from the soldier's paycheck each month. So the process is all automatic through AER, and the soldier does not have to do anything on their part to set up that allotment. Payback terms on an AER loan are flexible. All AER loans must be paid off within 60 days of the service member's ETS date, or as much as 36 months if the ETS date allows, or if it is assistance for a retired service member. How much can I request from AER?
There is no dollar limit on how much you can request from AER. There are different approval levels, and they depend on how much you are requesting, and that's combined with an AER balance if you have one. Now, do I have to donate to AER in order to get a AER assistance?
Absolutely not. There is no requirement to donate to AER in order to be eligible to receive AER assistance.
And are there any categories that AER cannot assist me with?
There are some categories that we are not able to assist with. Those include divorce or marriage costs, civilian court fees, fines, judgment, liens, bail, or legal fees. We cannot assist with education expenses to include tuition, room and board, books, or supplies. We cannot assist with closing costs on a home. We cannot assist with ordinary leave or vacation costs. We cannot assist with income taxes, debt liquidation, or debt consolidation, and we're not able to assist with credit card debt.
And I believe we have a question. Thank you. And this is from Maggie. Does AER help with car seats?
Hey Maggie, great question. AER can assist with the purchase of a car seat. This is in the form of a 0% interest loan, and the car seat cost cannot exceed $250 per car seat. Another question, Scott?
Yes, we do. And this question is from Anthony. And does AER offer scholarships? Anthony, yes, AER does offer scholarships, and it's for spouses and children for active duty soldiers. For more information on those scholarships, please go to armyemergencyrelief.org scholarships, and there you'll find that information and what the application process is.
Scott, can I have more than one AER loan at a time?
Yes, there's no limit to the number of AER loans a soldier can have at any given time.
Perfect.
What documents do we need for AER assistance?
So the documents do require based on the specific request for assistance. So, for example, if a service member or spouse is requesting assistance, With a vehicle repair, they would need to provide proof of valid registration, proof of valid insurance, and a valid driver's license. Those items must be in the service member's name or spouse's. They would also need to provide a valid quote for the repair from a certified repair facility. Another example of documents would be for move-in costs. If you're requesting assistance with move-in, you would need to provide a welcome letter from the property or a contract that has itemized the costs for move-in. Every request would also require a military ID and proof of income to include the service member's LES and or civilian spouse pay stub. Any more questions? All right. Thank you everyone for joining us today on our Facebook Live. If you have any additional questions regarding AER or need to request assistance, please give us a call at 253-967-9852. Have a great day.
Thank you.